Gentle viewers, this is round 4. Yes, DT won the previous round, so we get to keep watching excellent Offworld Trading Company. This is the Amethyst Cup 1v1 finals between DT and Cat. I am Trat, joined by Rhahi.
Hello, and as we have pointed out, there's Nomad available.
Yeah, she doesn't go for
it's
Nomad.
not really available because the electronics price is 200. It's really painful to get the money for that. And you can do it, but
nothing else is good.
Yeah, that's true. This is not a pretty map. And there's Scientific coming with a 34k debt from DT, and Cat follows up by another Scientific next to that area. So one is a very cramped Scientific, and one is a spacious Scientific with more waters available.
Okay, so I wouldn't have found... I mean, I guess maybe I would have had to, because this map kind of sucked. A really big issue here, I think, is distance to aluminum. We'll see how that works out for the players. But yeah, DT gonna have a big advantage by funding first, early, because he gets to sell down his steel first, gets to claim all the stuff he wants. I don't know if he can do denial claims on Cat. What if you just deny her water, or her ice?
Oh yeah, like going triple, and both Scientific will going to ship their water production.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you will have the exact same disadvantage as your opponent, so it doesn't actually make sense.
Yeah.
Never mind. That wasn't that bad idea. But yeah, he because he found it first, he gets debt, but he also gets first into every market. Like he's first HQ2, first into farms. This is really significant. He would also have the money first to do black market, even if Cat's black market cooldown would be available first. She cannot use it because she doesn't have pre-K.
Yeah, what this means is black market, and he will attack Cat's farm unless she kills it and it bounces.
I think DT made a big mistake by not claiming any aluminum at all and using all his claims.
Oh.
So if Cat notices this, she can like sell down all her food, buy up aluminum, and that would punish DT a lot.
Interestingly, Cat does not defend her food, instead she goes for defending steel.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
I'm not so sure about DT just throwing out power surges against scientists. He could have lost the game right there, right?
That is fair. I mean, he did have his gun there, so he wouldn't want to lose.
Yeah, right. He's also protected against the retaliation.
Yeah. So it's like throwing the timed bomb against each other and see until something explodes.
Cat now located DT's goon, and she also located the aluminum weakness. She's buying up aluminum. $72. DT regretting. Oh, it's pirating the aluminum. Oh, he could also mutiny it. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm not a 1v1 player. I didn't think about these things. Yeah, so we could deal with this issue using black market.
They're sharing this production 10 by 10.
Yeah, and Cat doesn't want to sell because she also wants aluminum to upgrade.
And look at this. So we pointed out that there might be some denial tiles, and we are seeing a denial steel mill from Cat. It's good. Making sure that DT cannot connect all the water production, and DT is kind of playing the same, taking this solar condenser on the hill. Yeah,
probably intends for this to be reactors eventually. 36k for this claim. Wow. So I mean, yeah, Cat is denying. She also really needed that steel because she got frozen on her steel. So it's like dual purpose. Having steel on the ice makes this really solid because when steel is no longer good, she can use it as the ice.
I'm not sure about the Cat claiming those two tiles double water on another hill, because it's just a double. It's not going to produce much. I mean, even if it's wind.
It's wind.
Yeah, it is probably going to be wind. But the carbon price is already high, and I don't know, I just don't like doubles because there's so little potential. Like after you rotate, you just get a double, and it's not going to make much.
I guess, yeah. So the reason carbon price is high is because DT just bought 240 of it, and looking... So this is, I guess, where the downside of funding first for DT is, but They're actually exactly on 58k depth each. So he's really just ahead, and this wind turbine is going to do great for him. And does Cat, does he need to... Okay, he does the mutiny. I was thinking, does he even need to go this? Because Cat won't want to power search this. But mutiny is still a really solid choice. Yeah. I expect it to mutiny it back in 14, 13, 12 seconds. And wow, look at the food price!
Food is super dead, and they're switching to water, which is slightly more profitable. Mutiny back from DT, fighting over this power, and they're sharing this power production together, and they're reducing their debt together, so they're kind of even, and the power will drain before anyone gets a power money.
Cat took a really far away carbon tile. Oh, she does the Rhahi play! She did the Rhahi play! She did it! Nice! So can you explain what the Rhahi play is?
So what power surge... So there's one thing. Power surge does not bounce when there's a claim tile, but it's not does not have any buildings. So you can just demolish your buildings, power surge it, and your tiles are still safe. So you build things again, and this was the perfect timing to transition her food into something else.
Yeah.
Which was food, because DT was raising the price. But he sold it after he noticed that the cat was getting into this water.
I didn't think of that. That's so good. That's like comeback play. I mean, yeah. Not true. She still cannot afford the carbon for a second wind turbine, so power. It's still gonna rise. Like nothing's gonna change in the power market. It's just gonna delay.
Yeah.
Unless you can muster up money to make her own. But yeah, I don't know. I like it.
She needs this second wind turbine. But there are also like one geo. I guess you don't want to do it with the. I don't know. It's too far away. Like at this point, geo is much easier to build than wind turbine.
So yeah, Cat is, after taking 2 claim auctions in a row, has 100k of debt. DT going into patent lab on his goon tile. Previously was a farm line. Nice reuse of the goon tile, I like it. And what is he after? Teleportation?
Teleportation.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because of like the carbon and aluminum situation, if nothing else.
And
sure. Also the water situation.
Yeah, teleportation is nice. Yeah, teleportation makes sense. I was about to say maybe not technology, but still is cheap right now. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think he's gonna have like infinite amount of steel because his steel mills are not transitionable.
Yeah,
I really like DT's position.
Right, he's ahead in that, ahead in HQ level. So he has more claims.
Can I backtrack the analysis a bit? Was it right to found the scientist instead of the nomad?
It's hard to say. I mean, it's really awkward as nomad. I would not want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly rough. But I have seen Cat found nomad on $200.
I mean, yes, it makes sense when there's no other market to take advantage of HQ2, but there was high food, and you won't be able to get that food if you're struggling to get this 20 electronics.
That is fair. Well, DT has teleportation. He's very happy with the state of the game right now. So after this, you can go for remote kilns or chemicals. Which would you prefer? Oh, it's going local chemicals. Huh, I said it wouldn't transition this, but guess it can take...
always, yeah.
No, there's no high
carbon scrubbing.
Oh, carbon scrubbing! I mean, yeah, oh, of course, carbon scrubbing. We're on Mars. Sorry, yeah. Wow, I should play this game more. Not just cast it. Yeah, carbon scrubbing makes this an excellent transition. I love it.
And adrenaline boost. I expect it going on carbon. I mean, chemical, of course.
He's still on HQ4 though. He will need a lot of more steel.
Power Surge? Is Power Surge coming? Yes, but not from... not from Cat. Okay, yeah, it's an automatic Power Surge with this boost. I guess she's expecting some kind of goon there.
Yeah. Was this worth 32k? I think it was.
Yeah, I mean it's. I think it's worth it because you get the money and you drain the money out of the market. So Cat just transition into these chemicals and there's not going to be any money left in there. So it's a very aggressive play. What was it?
I was confused about carbon income. It said she had 3 carbon per second, but now it says 2. I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, DT crushing this game. So yeah, about steel. He should go back into steel so he can grab HQ5, but he did a good job just killing the price of chems.
Yeah, and he's going for an offense. And Cat does have enough to defend, but I guess this play forces her to tie her money, and DT just upgrades, noticing that she's going to defend, and she sells out.
Yeah, makes sense. That didn't spike the steel price as much as I thought it would. I guess he's nano. Yeah, he's nano. Okay.
Yeah. Very strong pattern. DT is taking over a lot of patterns here. He looks very good, very strong right now.
Yeah. Oh, I do into 5 steelmits. Wow. While also attacking Cat steel.
Though I'm worried about his claim distribution. Right now, electronics is good, although glass is even better.
Yeah, I was worried that he didn't go for the glass, but yeah, he is. It's just taking a long time to build.
Yeah, I mean,
this will be great.
In this case, I personally like to have just 2 silicon production instead of going very far away glass kilns, because that way you can just make glass or electronics.
That is reasonable.
It's vulnerable to nuke, but you can also get slant drilling.
Yeah.
He wants at least 1 silicon so that he can make this electronics.
Well, this glass might just be enough to win him the game, to be fair. But let's see, Cat needs some Hail Mary kind of thing. She's really far behind and she tries to go for a carbon shortage. DT does not have any carbon claimed because he has carbon scrubbing.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough because DT forces her to buy into her own stock, which means she doesn't have much money to multiply and buy into hack. So this hack is not going to be that much impactful.
I still like it though, like she needs something.
She does need something.
She needs a miracle. Hacker race can often provide miracles. I've won many games I shouldn't have won based off of the hacker race.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there's much way for her to get back into winning this game. She has so much that she cannot do any kind of black market action.
Yeah.
And yeah.
This is kind of over at this point.
Yeah.
So, like, one thing that would hurt DT if, let's say he said, oh, it's a natural shortage, let's buy all the carbon, while Cat has a stockpile of carbon. But he's not going to do that. He's not going to buy heavily. He did buy 50. But yeah, he knows what's up. He knows Cat has carbon.
Yep.
And yeah, Cat, 214k of debt. So tell me, let's backtrack again. Those 2 claim auctions, were they correct?
I don't think they were good. No. Because it would be okay if she had a good power production, but she was stuck in this single sad wind turbine for a very long time.
Yeah.
So she could not afford this debt. It was stockpiling, and now she's getting this compound interest.
So, I mean, I guess if a claim is really good, it can be worth it. But like, steel wasn't that expensive. They were getting aluminum, although slowly. Like, she could have just upgraded for the claims without going 60k into debt. I don't know. There might have been some specific reason she did.
The biggest deciding factor of this game is getting not necessarily the found itself, but denial play or play on the early food, so that who gets black market money first. That was the biggest factor of this game.
Yeah, just actually, now that I think about it. So the advantage is basically nothing, right? If Cat is ready for the follow-up farm. Because then DT will just have like ideally 1 extra second. But I mean, nobody's that quick. Maybe AI wouldn't. But yeah, so paying this debt to be first, being a few seconds ahead on HQ2, being a few seconds ahead on food, getting you the money first, and of course not hitting the goon squad. Once again, DT is very brave. He's fearless. Like, I wouldn't hit power surge against a scientist, because if I hit the goon squad, I just lose, and I don't want to like take such a gamble on HQ1 or HQ2. But he goes for it and he wins the game. He closes the series 2-2. Next up will be match point.